Welcome to Supreme Revelation Media. Kindly subscribe.
The Spirit of the Lord came upon, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and tore the lion apart, as one who had torn apart a young goat. Though he had nothing in his hand, he used his bare hand. He did not tell his father or his mother what he has done. That ability thing there. Yes. And he went down and talked with woman. And she pleased Samson well. Look at the next verse. After some time, when he returned to get her, he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion, and behold, a swarm of bees and honey were in the carcass. Why did the Bible say carcass? Because it was dead, and he wasn't supposed to touch it. Look at what this man did. And he went and touched the lion, took the honey, and started eating on the road. And you say this kind of person will not be in a toxic relationship. Are you getting what I'm saying? Listen, this is the way you can come out. It's not a sensual thing. Nobody can be free if they don't want to be free. There is a difference between deliverance and casting out of devils. If you don't understand this thing I'm saying, you will be falling down in church, dirtying your clothes, and you'll be carrying more demons. Deliverance is preached. Deliverance is to move somebody by revelation from a place to another place. That's why when you buy something from Amazon, they deliver it to your house. So deliverance is movement. Deliverance is taking someone from somewhere to somewhere. Casting out of devils is taking something out of someone. They are not the same. So a lot of people, show them KJV, Luke 4 verse 18. So you understand what we're saying. Didn't the word say, you shall know the truth, and it shall make you free? So deliverance is being exposed to a body of revelation. He says, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted. To what? You preach deliverance. You preach deliverance. So it's not a sensual thing. Like, okay, these are the steps. You have to decide that there is a way. Listen, this life is action and reaction. Why am I always in this situation? Maybe there is something I'm doing that I have to change drastically. And once you make that switch, you are free. So the guy went and started eating honey. He touched dead things. No wine, no drink. They are not supposed to drink strong wine. I've asked you before, how is it that you are on somebody's laps and they were shaving your head and you did not feel it? The only explanation is that he was drunk. Once he would drink like that, he will find himself to Delilah's place. Go and put his head there. You carry your head on Delilah's laps. Razor is coming. They will shave your skull. You wake up, you will patch. God told him, no razor on your head. A careful reminder to understand that your strength is from above. If you study this guy, you realize that most of the time, the manifestation of power was for himself. He was given that power to defend Israel. He was using it to fight for women. Those are the self-destructive tendencies that he had in him that brought him down. Why did he want to end his life? You don't think it's traumatic? He said, just one more chance. When you read Judges 16, because I want to rush, when you read Judges 16, 1 to 3, you see that he was sleeping around. He was sleeping with a woman that was not his wife. You see another trait there, emotional attachment without discernment. He went to fall in love with who he shouldn't fall in love with. They are telling you now, everybody is telling you, this person does not make sense. What are you doing with this person? They are telling you, your parents are telling you, your friends are telling you, everybody is telling you. They don't know what they are saying because you are in love. You don't know how I feel. If they feel you, we slap. I know you're laughing, but you know it's not funny. If everybody is saying check again, why not check again? This person is saying this thing. This person is saying this thing. This person is saying... There are some people that have come to meet me and they said, the girl said, I said, are you that desperate? This guy, this person, is him. It was from somebody I saw that thing, that actually desperation deadens discernment. Because in your right senses, there is no way, I know you. You can't choose this person. And that thing starts with scarcity mindset. That's the root of that thing, scarcity mindset. That if I miss this one, another one will not come. Listen, if you miss Elijah, God has 7,000 other prophets. So because he's not Elijah, do you get what I'm saying here? That's scarcity mindset. Now let me hold this one. Oh. And also, don't try to play smart. Now let me be with this one now because I don't want to be lonely. When the real person I want comes, then I'll release him. God doesn't pour new wine in old wineskin. What you are doing is called delay. If you were God, the way you are running your life, will you give somebody like you is your child? I've told you, there are some people that are praying to God. God, give me husband. He said, God forbid. We are not collecting any man from you. And some men too, God, give me wife. You? Emotional attachment without discernment. There is something to learn from Adam. Goat is beautiful, but it's not the bone of my bone. I would rather be single than pig dog. If I don't see bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, it's not it. You have waited too long. Don't settle now. Abby, if you have come this far, why now pick something that people say, after all this, the day is the best you can? If you love it, I love it for you. Where you wait, and when God's Isaac comes for you, people say, this thing is the finger of God. It now makes sense. No, say I not tell you. Number 5, he had an unhealthy familiarity with danger. This is number 4, okay. An unhealthy is number 5, but if you say 4, it's okay. An unhealthy familiarity with danger. Adventure is not recklessness or carelessness. Adventure is not recklessness or carelessness. And I'm talking to you. Because many Christian guys, they want Cardi B, but they want her in tongues. The girls is Chris Brown body, but it's Apostle Seman. Yee-hoo! But inside. It's not fun. What they are saying is that it's safe. It's too safe. There's no spice to it. There's no, PD you can't get. So don't worry. It's that thing. They like that thing toxic. where you are asking, where are you? You are living on the edge. It's this is hot love. Do we have message translation? The person that is, you are laughing, you better face your walk. Proverbs 5, verse 3 to 6. Show them in message translation. Proverbs 5, verse 3 to 6. This message, I don't want to rush it. How will we do now? The lips, let's read. You use your mouth to sing. Read it. Oh, yeah, let's read. 1, 2, go. The lips. Yes. Yes. Next. Yes. Now, if listen, this is coming from, he has seen things. If he's advising you, yeah, what do? He says, so my friends, listen closely. Don't treat my words casually. Keep your distance from such a woman. Absolutely stay out of her neighborhood. He didn't say don't stay around her. People are laughing here and there. I tell you, you laugh, but you are hearing words. Another thing that Samson had, which all of us is so obvious, is oversharing. Listen to me. You don't have, oh my goodness, how do I say this? You have to understand that when you tell people all the things you went through, there is a balance of transparency. And trust must be earned. When you tell somebody how your ex abused you, you just told them all the things that you can take. If somebody did it before, they know that when you get to a vulnerable place with them, they can also do it and get away with it. To make it practical, you have decided that this next relationship, you don't want to sleep around. Don't go there and be saying things like, they used me, we're having so much sex. Now they know. Oversharing. Some people talk too much. You give people the equipments to exploit you. Oversharing. This thing is the secret of your life. Samson, why are you telling Delilah? This thing is supposed to be between you, your father, your mother, and God, Jehovah. You went and told a Philistine because you are in love. God said, keep it as a secret. He's not wise, Abi. You know what the Bible says about your sins? He puts it in the sea of forgetfulness. In other words, he's telling you, do what I've done. Forget. When you get to the point where you now understand this person, the relationship is going a particular way, you have boundaries, you have accountability in place, that's when you can now start talking and saying, if you start too soon, they will hurt you so bad. There are some things you even say, they will not text you again. You say, no, it's disfavor. I pray against every cycle of rejection. Oversharing. I told you what happened in our church in Lagos. This guy took this girl to Mr. Biggs. He was our own member. He invited his girlfriend. They started dating that day. Took her to Mr. Biggs, asked her out there, and from there they came inside church for service. So this is a fresh relationship they just started. And that day I started singing before preaching. As I started, the atmosphere changed and the girl started manifesting. So he brought this beautiful girl, very beautiful girl. By God's grace, she's still in our church. He's the one that left. No, don't just laugh. So he brought this beautiful girl. And the girl is manifesting, behaving like a snake on the floor. And she's talking, oh, I am this. I saw it in his face. He shifted. I know in his mind, saying, my girlfriend. You know what he did that day? After that service, he broke up with her. And I called him. I said, you are not a wise person. And you are an unbeliever. He said, Pastor, why? I said, you literally saw us cast out a devil from the girl. You have now left her because devil was casted out of her. The next person you are going to, do you know what is inside that person? What you manifested was that you don't believe that what we did in church was the power of God. You fear Satan more than the power of God. The guy said, Pastor, even though I'm done, even though there are some things that you will say, there are some things that people will say about you, they cannot recover. You have to understand that. If you are not wise, life will deal with you. Don't say I'm not telling you. Are you getting something this evening? Now, let me rush to the application. Oh my goodness. Can I do 10 more minutes? Okay. Maybe I'll just share one. How does a toxic relationship sound like? So you can, if you are there, you can find yourself. Number one, it minimizes harm. It minimizes harm. So it sounds like this. It's not that bad. He or she didn't mean it like that. He was just angry. She was just angry. Or you are spiritualizing abuse. God is teaching me patience. Somebody is slapping you. Somebody is telling you you are worthless. That you are nothing without me. And you say God is teaching you. Our theology of God is horrible. That God is teaching me patience. This is what is called the test of faith. Love suffers long. You have seen that kind of nonsense. I just need to pray more. Where scriptures are weaponized to silence pain instead of expose sin. You blame yourself for being hurt. Maybe I'm too sensitive. If I was better, this wouldn't happen. The responsibility typically will shift from the abuser to the person that is wounded. Or you are confusing fear with respect. If you don't want to get them upset, you are afraid to get them upset. You don't want to talk because you don't want them to be angry. Or you have to be very careful how you talk. Not how you approach conversation, but how you talk. Another one is you defend the person who hurts you when you are talking to others. You say things like, you don't know their hearts. Or you say things like, they are behaving like this because they've been through a lot. You know, they call that thing trauma bond. Mm-hmm. You have an unhealthy compassion for the abuser, and it replaces compassion for yourself. You are saying things like, we don't talk anymore because they are not expressive. You are just creating unreasonable excuses. Listen, busy means I have set my priorities and some things come first. If somebody is struggling to communicate with you, they are not in love with you. I'm sorry, I have to break the news to you. If somebody does not have your time, they are not in love with you. Anybody that is in love, their heart is with who they are in love with, and they will be a priority. If they are struggling to text you back, they never have time to call you, or they call you at convenience, you might be dating yourself. Don't laugh. Do you understand? So you might want to wake up quickly. You feel guilty for wanting basic kindness. I know I shouldn't expect too much. You are saying things like, people are imperfect. When basic healthy expectations start to feel sinful. Let me say this one, and I will end this here. You fear leaving more than staying. I don't know who I'll be without them. What if this is the best I will get? When you are talking like that, you might be in a toxic relationship. Once bondage feels safer than the unknown, you might be in a toxic relationship. Now, let me give us 2 points or 3 points on how to move on. I'll rush this in 5 minutes. How to deal with it. Number 1, please listen, and you can go back and watch so you get the details. If you are in danger or need someone to talk to, or someone who can help you to navigate a path to safety, please reach out to these confidential services. The National Domestic Violence Hotline. Don't come to me. I'm telling you now. Call, because I've seen crazy situations before where they will come and complain to you. You will go there and go and they've insulted my life. I called one guy. He said, hello, this is this is so pastor. He said, hey, all these small boys, come on, get out of my I'm telling you, real life. I said, okay. She came to me and said, go, miss your boyfriend. You that you went to go and date somebody that doesn't rate a man of God, is your head correct? You now came and they started tearing me insults. Carry yourself and go. This is because you'll be telling them, they will not listen. They will not hear. You go and settle fights. When they are talking, this guy doesn't like you. Leave this boy alone. Pastor, I'll leave him. The next thing I'm hearing, he proposed. I said, what are you doing with a ring? What are you doing wearing that ring? Was it not 2 weeks ago that we were talking that we are leaving this boy? Pastor, he has been through. I said, God. What if Willie will say, you listen? What are you doing? You know, you're laughing, but this thing is a pain for me. What are you doing? So listen to who you will call. 800. Don't laugh. Take it down. 800-799-7233. They are waiting for you. They are paid to answer you. 800-799-7233. Or text starts to 88788. You know what I'm saying? It's not funny. Text starts to 88788 or visit the thehotline.org. Another one you can do, I've done the research for you, is RAIN, RAINN, National Sexual Assault Hotline. Their own is 800-656-HOPE, or visit rain.org. If you are in deep crisis text line is text home to 741. You know I'm not laughing. Huh? You know this thing I'm saying, somebody can call. They can need it. It's not a funny thing. No? Text home to 741-741. Another problem that happens in church is that, listen, pastor is not therapist. Are you getting what I'm saying? When you come and form Alpha Omega like you know everything, you will enter problem. There are some things that they need professional help. Number 2, if this thing is heavy, the second solution is leave now. Why? You can say, Pastor, why? Number 1, because you asked why. That's the first reason. Number 2, your life is in danger. Number 3, your mind is being damaged. Number 4, you are being conditioned to be another abuser. If you cannot live for you, look at this. You know the sad thing about having an infection, if you have an infection and you are unaware, the first people you will give are the people you love the most. There are so many people that their current relationship is suffering because of their former relationship. They've been abused and empowered to now be another abuser. Because what you are doing is actually you are learning how to love in that toxic relationship. You know I am not making this up, that there are girls that believe that if a man is not beating them, the man is not interested. How many of you know that's true? A fact. What happened? They damaged them. And somebody that believes that if you are not beating me, you don't love me, won't they beat you? So that's the second one, leave now. Now, if you want to heal, oh my goodness, maybe next February, because next month we are doing learning the Bible. Next February, we'll all be here now. We'll talk about it again. I will finish it up. If you have suffered from this thing, I mean, you are coming out, especially for people coming out of a toxic relationship, I would suggest that the kind of messages you should be listening to right now are messages on the fatherhood of God. The fatherhood of God, understanding that God loves you as a father. And 2, messages on identity.
Thank you for watching, guys. Kindly like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notification to get updated when we post new videos.